Hi everybody, welcome on the Deezer Facebook Q&A today. Please, we're very happy to welcome Green Day today, so hope you will enjoy it. We'll go in it asking a few questions to the band. Guys, thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Cool. So first question from Marina. Which song from the last album, Revolution Radio, is your favorite one, and which one do you like the most to sing on stage, to play on stage?
I think my favorite song, and we should all pick a favorite song. My favorite song, I'm going to say, is Revolution Radio, because it's fast and it has a fun chorus and it's fun to hear everybody sing along. Tre'Cool.
I'd say Somewhere Now or Forever Now.
Which one is it? It's got to be one or the other.
Forever Now.
Why?
Because it is sort of a suite where we kind of wrap up the beginning of the record and then kind of get you ready to re-listen to the record.
A reprise.
I think I'm going to have to go with Youngblood, because it's just really great when we have a nice break in the song and everybody can yell, "Fuck you, I'm from Oakland."
There you go.
Right. The new album seems to be, a question from Baptiste. Revolution Radio seems to be directly inspired by American Idiot. Is it a sequel for you?
No, I think Revolution Radio, for me, is like a song about trying to find something a little more positive. I think it's more positive than American Idiot. And it's also more like a what do you call it? More like a journal, and whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I'm tired. But so yeah, I think it's sort of, it has a play. It feels like unity.
Both albums. Question from Gauthier. When you write a song, do you start by writing the riffs, the music, or the lyrics?
It kind of comes in different ways. Sometimes it's a riff, like maybe like in Somewhere Now, or a song like East Is Nowhere started off as a riff. A lot of times it's just a melody that will kind of come to my head that I'll work out on guitar, and then I take a lot of time with the lyrics to sort of be precise about what I'm feeling and try to be as creative. And I always write down lyrics all the time. Something will kind of spark that I'll kind of like be inspired by, and whether it's a line or whatever. So.
Question from Paola. Could you compare the process of creating the new album with any other of your albums? What's the difference between this one and the previous one?
See, this record, more than any since we were on an independent label, it's probably the most similar in the process to recording to probably the album Kerplunk. The album prior to this, I think this album we went in and we really worked on each song at a time. Whereas the previous record, we were just practicing each song a million times too. It was a little less free flow. This one was just us playing off of each other.
And Revolution Radio is self-produced, and this is the first time we've produced the whole record ourselves since Kerplunk.
Okay. The plan to tour Europe and the world. Can you just have a few words with your fans, because lots wants to see you?
We're really excited to go on tour. We're going to come to Europe in January and February, and we're going to play in the States after that, and then
People of Earth.
yes, we're going to come back. To Europe in the beginning of the summer. So yeah, we're really stoked to come and play live gigs again.
Question from Sarah. How do you feel after you know that you have returned with more power than ever and have had tremendous success worldwide? I love you guys.
What's it like to be awesome? Yeah, and I love
From New York.
you. From New York.
Well, it feels like laying on a velvet couch, smoking a cigarette, fully nude, with your two best friends.
Yeah.
Sarah.
From New York.
From New York.
We love her.
Question from Florian. What made you want to play music and create the band? Were you inspired by another band? What put you into the circle?
We're inspired to do what?
To launch the band, to play
Oh
together.
gosh. I don't know. Just kind of we started off like when we were really young. I think we were around 13 or 14, playing hard rock and heavy metal. Just sort of learning how to play our instruments and play together. And then I think with the discovery of the bands at Gilman Street and bands like Husker Du, we ended up kind of wanting to go play more alternative and punk rock, and so that's basically it. I mean, that's the stuff that influenced us.
What were your band when you started everything back then?
It was a bunch. I mean, I really liked Operation Ivy. I really liked Husker Du, and I really the Replacements, and I dug the Sex Pistols and Generation X. So Buzzcocks, Ramones, obviously. So it was just sort of music back then for us, and like it was very underground and under the radar. It wasn't punk wasn't mainstream in any way. So it was just kind of digging around and finding different gems and like different record collections and stuff.
Question from Frank.
Frank!
Hey Frank. Did your vision when coffee's coming?
Pardon us, planet Earth.
2 was milk and 1 black.
Frank.
Yeah, Frank. Did your vision change through the years because of age and wisdom? Or are you still the same adolescents with the same ideals?
Nuh-uh.
Well, it's funny because like a song like "Too Dumb to Die" reflects on the past a little bit, and to me, when I think about it, it's like there's parts of us that has never changed, and that can be kind of sad. But there's also parts that has never changed, and that's really awesome. So it's it's like life. It's you're a constant work in progress. So, but I love rock and roll. It keeps me young, and like it should everybody else.
Question from Roger. Did you ever expect it to grow to the popular and famous band you are today that makes an impact on people's life? And how do you feel about that? Having an impact on people's life.
Well, I know firsthand that music has made an impact on my life, just because I'm a fan first. I love, like we were talking earlier, the bands that I was talking about. I mean, I had those posters and flyers on my walls, and I had the stickers on my guitars, and so it's like when I see the kids that get into us in that way, I relate to them because I know what it's like to be a fan, and I really am grateful for it. So I don't know. We've got our Idiot Nation is incredible.
Question from Madden. What pieces of advice would you give to people wanting to start a band today?
Just play with your friends. You'll have fun.
I thought you were going to say play with your feet.
Yeah. Play with your feet. If you can learn to play with your feet, then you'll be able to do other things with your hands.
Yeah.
I think you can text while you're playing. That's very important.
Question from Antonin to Billy. For Billy, how you feel about your experience in cinema?
It was great. I think I lucked out with a good script and cool people to work with on an independent level, and it was a great experience. I'd love to do it again.
Yeah. Is it something you wanted to do again? Did you get a proposal for that?
Nothing right now. I'm pretty much an out-of-work actor.
Mm-hmm.
So. They'll act for food stamps.
So, question from Judith. Very, very, very. According to you, which Green Day song is the best? What is your favorite song
I
from
don't
your?
think we've written the best one yet. It's coming.
the best song you prefer, in a way, from your
Which one do you kids do you like
individual
best?
point of view?
Right now I'm gonna say Outlaws.
Mm-hmm. Mike?
You're talking about our whole life, or are you talking about the new record?
No.
Anything.
Anything?
If you have to pick just one song.
I don't know. I can't pick a favorite one. If there's one that kind of embodies the spirit of Green Day, I would say Welcome to Paradise.
Mm-hmm. Trey?
Jesus of Suburbia.
It's a good.
That's a really good one.
Good one.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Do you want a guitar? We have an acoustic guitar.
Oh, you do? Can I have it?
Yeah.
No, I get if it comes in here, it comes home with me. It's mine. Go ahead.
Right?
No guitar.
No guitar?
Yeah.
Question from Leona. Who are some of your favorite new younger bands today you discovered you like, you want to tour with?
Dog Party. It's really good. The Interrupters are good. Beach Slang is good. And
The Rolling Stones,
Rolling-
young band, really good.
Neil Young, young band,
Easy
obviously.
Young,
Yeah. Who's touring with you for the European tour?
The next tour we're having, the Interrupters are going to be opening up for
Oh,
us. So I'm really excited. They're really fun, cool band.
Question from Frodek. What was your widest or strangest backstage experience?
We
You
can't
want
talk
to
about
share,
that.
obviously.
Strangest backstage experience. Didn't somebody bring a bunch of wild reptiles
that's
and
right.
snakes backstage
That's
for a
right.
birthday party?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
was
right.
it Adrian's birthday?
It was my birthday.
Your birthday. And Adrian hooked up a bunch of.
There's alligators I'm sorry, crocodiles,
Really?
giant snakes, lizards.
As a gift?
No, just in the room backstage when we came back from sound check, all these animals were in our room, and it was a little bit unnerving.
Different animals than ourselves.
So maybe it answer Isabella question, the craziest gift a fan ever gave you.
Yeah, we didn't get to keep the animals.
I can't remember.
I always got
Finish the documentary.
underwear shaped like an elephant.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's
They were a little scratchy.
Mike, it's a question. It's a question for you from Daniel. A few years ago, you came to Brazil to visit your grandfather's grave in Americana, Sao Paulo. I would like to know how your grandfather ended up living in Brazil and what was your relationship with him. Also, do you have any stories from our country to share with us?
I almost really want to make up a great story to this right now, but I never had a grandfather in Brazil.
Right.
I'm adopted. I have no idea who any of my family are.
So,
But you know what?
Daniel,
If they would like to adopt me as a country, I did love that.
Mike is now from Brazil.
I'm from Brazil.
Viva Brazil.
Via France.
He needs a Brazilian if he's going to wear the
I'm gonna wear-
elephant underwear.
okay, sorry.
I went
Okay,
there looking.
Daniel,
Yeah,
to see us.
I went there looking for a hairstylist.
Question from Punk Kitty Mama. Do you have any weird rituals before going on stage? Besides the typical warm-ups. Do you have your own things before?
Oh, what are the rituals? I always take my guitar pick and I rub it on the bottom of Trey's foot so my hand and his foot are in complete sync.
We have secret handshakes that we do.
Yeah.
I can't share them with you because they're secret.
Right. What the secret? Question from Ivan. What the secret to having such a friendship and band with Trey and Mike? Billy.
Well, if we told him, it wouldn't really be a
In
secret.
30 years.
Docking. We like to dock.
Yeah.
Do a little docking. We
Like a space station.
Yeah,
we're kind of connected that way.
I think keep going.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's like the secret to living a long life. You just keep breathing.
Sometimes we'll give each other like spa days, like we'll braid each other's hair,
Mm.
and we'll like give each other straight razor shaves,
Mani pedis, you know.
mani-pedis. Sometimes Mike will like, pumice my calluses down for me, and I'll get his toenails for him, you know. So you know,
And-
less body.
And when we have time, we play music together. So basically, that's it.
When you have time.
Yes.
Billy, question from Harry. Do you still use your original blue guitar?
Yes, I play it live every time we play. I haven't really recorded with it in a long time, but yeah, I definitely play it a lot.
It's still in the place.
Oh yeah.
Question from Thomas. Maybe it's a bit earlier. The new album has just been released, but are you still gonna make another album after Revolution Radio? Have you already?
No, this is our last one.
Yeah. Okay.
We hope to try to get something out. Yeah, I mean we've got some songs cooking, so hopefully it would be fun to get something out sooner than later.
Thursday.
Maybe next week.
Question for Billy. What the most important thing that you have put in a song, personally?
Most personal thing?
Yeah. In which song?
I think in Forever Now, the opening line is, I think, the most honest line I've ever written, and it says, "My name is Billy and I'm freaking out." So I think that's the one.
Right. Question from Mariam. Do you love Lady Gaga?
She's fine. She's all right.
Do you like the music?
Yeah.
All right. I think it's okay for today. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Green Day, for coming to Deezer to have this to share this time with us.
Thank you, Deezer Gators.
Thanks, Deezer.
Thank you, Deezer, and thank you, Planet Earth.
All right.